Bill Lewis.
Hi, Bill. This is Eric Avignon from Channel 4 WJXT in Jacksonville. Your
Hey,
mom gave me your number and told me to call you after 8:45.
well, you're right on time.
Okay.
Um,
Is it okay if we
what do
do
you?
first of all, I just want to make sure it's okay that we can do a recorded interview over the phone?
Yeah, I guess you saw channel 30 and 47.
Was that out of
Listen,
Orlando? Wait, that
no,
doesn't. Oh.
I'll tell you how that happened.
Oh.
I guess UCF did a press release. UCF did a press release for the local area. Channel 2 is the sister station with 47 and
Oh.
30.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to switch over to a Bluetooth headset. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Okay. So they swung by the house today. They're very professional. I've had some people say, "What's the press doing?" I said, they're doing their job. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a weird story. So
Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, I just want to ask you: have they been able to determine what was the cause of
well,
death or
I'm gonna
anything? Or?
I'm gonna give you let me give you a little more background real quick, and
Uh
you
huh.
can kind of do it if you want to record it and then
Okay.
take what you need to or
Sure.
whatever. So Alyssa is 19 and a half. She'll be she graduated 17th in her class from Douglas Anderson School of the Arts in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
She was a dance major there, and then she was accepted at University of South Florida, University of Central Florida. Her big sister graduated in 2016 from UCF, and that December, which would have been 2 years ago, was very contentious because Bethany was going to be, my older daughter was going to be very upset if her younger sister had picked USF, so she picked UCF, and did very well her freshman year. She was a sophomore. She'd been trying to get on as an RA, and she had just been accepted as an RA like right before Thanksgiving. We all went down, instead of them coming home for Thanksgiving, we went down to Orlando for Thanksgiving. And so we had Thanksgiving dinner at my older daughter's apartment. My older daughter's boyfriend, Chris, of 4 years, his family came over also, who had a chance to meet them. And then Bethany, Alyssa, and myself, we went shopping during early Black Friday stuff to Kohl's, to Best Buy, to Target, and everything. And Alyssa was fine that weekend. I went up to the, we all went to the UCF USF football game on Friday. I went up to Gainesville for the Florida State game. Alyssa and my wife did shopping, all day stuff, and then we came back Sunday. I went down to the next Saturday, which would have been December the 2nd, and worked for SkyCam as a utility for the championship game, and then took my daughter Alyssa, who is the one who's passed away, to dinner after that, and then I drove on home. And she's been having some episodes where she'd throw up food, or maybe a slight headache and things like that, but nothing serious. And then I think we talked on, my wife was talking to her on Sunday, and I was in there also, and we were talking a little bit. And then yesterday my wife calls me and says, "Listen, still not doing good, so I'm going to go ahead and take off a day and drive down tomorrow," which was today, and take her to a doctor's office and find out what's going on. So my wife leaves out of here at 7:30 this morning. I'm taking care of the dog and doing appointments with clients, and my wife gets down there at 10:05, texts me. She's banging on the door. She's trying to call Alyssa, and Alyssa's not answering. My other daughter shows up with her, and then they have to go get somebody to let them in the dorm room from housing, and they go in and they find Alyssa cold, eyes rolled back in her head, and passed away.
Oh wow!
And my wife calls me at, took pictures for whatever. Let me see. my wife called me at 10:41 a.m. and frantic, and she's dead.
So basically, you guys knew. Basically, she was fine, but then you knew that for some reason she wasn't.
She was driving around in Orlando yesterday, driving my other daughters from UCF to my other daughter's apartment, taking care of the cat, while my older daughter and her boyfriend are up in New York City. I mean, she's not just, we're not just leaving her there in a bed in a vegetative state, not feeling good for 3 days. No, she's driving around and everything. She's just having a, headache here and there, and not getting any better. So, yeah, it's just a freak thing. We'll know more. My wife has the card of the medical examiner. They'll find out. And the reason I'm being so open with you, and I just did the same presentation I did for you for my church at Mandarin United Methodist Church for a prayer service. And those people there are all such great friends. There's youth there who grew up with my daughter. And I said, the reason I'm doing this is because there's so many crazy stories out there when a young person passes away. Is it drugs? Is it an overdose? Is it suicide? Is it whatever? This is just totally, I mean, she was on top of the world. She finally got accepted as an RA, and she finished her exam. She's staying down in Orlando to finish up taking care of the housing stuff that RAs do. That's, yeah.
So it sounded like she had everything going for her.
I know. Just super, super kid. She wanted to be a physical therapist, which means she was, she was health sciences stuff. She was taking Chem 2 this semester and other courses.
So just so that I'm clear, it was your wife and your other daughter. They're the ones who walked in the room and basically found her unresponsive.
Along with somebody from housing, probably.
Okay.
Because I could hear 3 or 4 people in the room at the same time.
Okay.
I found out later it got tweeted out by UCF campus police. That's how some friends down in Orlando found out. Obviously, if there is ambulances and whatever showing up at a dorm room, it's going to get over. So UCF has to be out in front of that and put that out as a press release. And everything else like that. I mean, it's just, most of the students had left because they had finished their exams. Most students, they finished their last exam, have their car packed, and they're home, for 3 weeks with a family.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk. Oh, I was wondering, this is your cell phone, correct?
This is my cell phone.
Do you have any pictures of her that we may be able to air, like some recent pictures?
I'll tell you where to go. If you go to and you can get the same pictures that actually, where you can go to my Twitter feed is twitter.com/Bill5Lewis and grab those pictures that channel 30 because they're off my feed. I retweeted it.
Okay.
I don't think they can get you for copyright, but they cut one picture, just my daughter's picture, and they got another group shot, and they cut her out for that picture. Are you there now?
Yeah, I'm there now, where I see her in front of what looks like, was it like Santa Clauses or something, or? Right,
that was a group picture. They just zoomed in for her picture. She's in the pink.
Okay.
And then the other one they've got down there was a picture on Facebook, a profile picture with her sister. Yeah.
Okay.
And they cropped her out for that shot.
Okay.
If that makes it easy for you.
Okay. Hey man, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
No, you're welcome. I don't know how much what you're going to cut out of this conversation or whatever, but my phone blew up at 5 o'clock when Channel and Action News aired this stuff, and I think the other people are on Channel 4.
All right.
I've done stuff for Sam Kavaris a long time ago with holding up a TV thing on my shoulder while he was reading off Friday night scores for the Georgia-Florida game. And then my other daughter, we do some sideline work for football games for ESPN and whoever. I know you guys are doing your job.
Yeah.
I know some people would just be offended.
Is this your picture with the red hat, correct, and the glasses? Because those.
With my Make America Great Again.
Oh.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, okay. No, because usually because we'll have to have like a picture of you just so that we need just a picture of you
Well,
just.
do this. Go to Facebook.com/Bill5Lewis.
Okay.
And there's a whole family shop there if you want to grab that.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay.
Hey, do you see it?
Let's see. Bill 5 Lewis.
Facebook.
Yeah.
You should be able to grab that family profile shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm in an area where I think I see it. It's you with your wife. Oh, okay, I see all you guys. Okay, yeah, I see it. I got it.
That's the one we took at Bethany's graduation.
Okay. Hey, listen, man, I gotta go because something's happening over here. There's like a ton of cop cars are all swarming over here.
Okay. Well,
But
hands up, don't shoot. I'm joking.
okay. All right. All right, man. We'll be in touch though.
Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.